Have you ever wanted to know what the crypto market will do next? Well, today I'm going to show you one tool on TradingView that will make this possible. This tool is so powerful, it could actually potentially make you millions. So let's get started. The first thing you're going to want to do is open TradingView and look to the left. This tool right here is the tool I'm talking about. And yes, this is available on the free version. So before I show you how to use it, I'm going to explain what it is. So as the cursor shows, it is called a trend line indicator. So this finds trends to what is happening in the crypto market. Now I'm going to show you how easy it is to use, and that is what makes it so powerful. So you may be looking at this Bitcoin and thinking, well, how do I know if it's going to go up or down? I can see the chart, but I really don't know what's going on because it has big breaks like this and it has big drops like this over here. How do I know when it's going to do what? What you're going to do is select the tool. And then once you have it selected, you want to find a trend. So what I mean by that is where does Bitcoin like to go down and stop or go up and stop? Well, you may notice right here in the most recent history that we have, it likes to stop right here at about $119,000, and it likes to go down to right here at $117,000. So what you do is you draw a trend line right here, $119,000. All you have to do is click and then drag it over. I like to make it even so you can tell where exactly you drew that line. And then I put another one on the bottom at $117,000. Now, you may be thinking, why is this tool so important? Why does it matter that I can draw lines on my computer or on the chart? What does that even mean? Yes, anybody can draw lines. Why is it significant that I'm drawing lines? What can this show me? Well, this actually can show you what Bitcoin is going to do next. How? By something happening called a breakout. So you know if it goes to $119,000, make sure you're looking at the charts, because if it goes over, then you're having a potential breakout. It needs to go over and then come down and flip this resistance into a support. Basically, it needs to go over, break out of this resistance, land on top of it, and then go up again, turning this into a support. So how do I know if that's going to happen or not? If it hits $119,000 and starts going down, then you're not surprised at all. Or vice versa. If it goes down to $117,000, you can actually start to buy because you know this may be the bottom before it starts to go up. But if it does break down and then come up and touch this, then you need to really be watching to make sure that it doesn't go down again, because then this would become support and it would start going down. So I know I've said a whole lot of words without a lot of visuals. Let me show you two examples of what I'm talking about. The first is on Ethereum. Let me zoom out on the chart here. And right here, this is a trend that happened for a very long time. Technically, we entered it on January 2nd, and we didn't exit all the way until April 20th. So that is a good 4-month-long trend. And you may be thinking, well, the one you showed me was going sideways. Why is this one going down? Well, this one it's the same principle. We saw that it had a resistance up here and a support down here. Every time it liked to hit around $3,000, then it would start going down. So we had first 3,300 and then it went up to 3,700 and went down. And you can see here that we were able to draw straight lines and it would not break this top line. But all the way down here, exactly what I was talking about. It broke out and then turned the resistance into support on April 19th, and then it skyrocketed and just kept going up. So how do I know if it's going to go up or sideways? Well, that's that third and final example with Solana. Solana, you can see same thing with Ethereum. It was going down and then it actually did not turn it into the support we wanted, but that's okay. So it broke out and then used the resistance as support, but then started its own trend going sideways. But then it broke out, used the resistance as support, and started going up again. So as you can see, this doesn't mean that it's going to moonshot. All it means is that you can keep a really good record and know what is going to happen next with the coin. So you can see that it can either go sideways, it can go down, or it can go up. Sometimes when going down, like in the example of Ethereum, it will go down before it shoots up. Or, like in the example of Solana, it will go down before it goes sideways before it shoots up. Either way, you know what is going on so that you can start accumulating. Let's say you bought at every time there was a dip, you bought, or even whenever there was a high, you bought until finally it was going down here to $115 and you were on your last dollar, but it broke out. So you realized, okay, it's not going down further. All that being said, I will see you guys in the next video. Adios.